Enough is enough. We are ready to rise up and say enough is enough. It is now. They can never keep us in the fear or the circles of imperialism. No way. We are ready to detach ourselves and say enough is enough. And this is the time that African youth need to read through the lines and see and realize the truth. The same way they did to Nkrumah, they use the same people. And this is a warning that goes to all African leaders.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Yano Show KE. So we are here in Mombasa, Kenya to talk about the facts going about Burkina Faso. We heard the president of Burkina Faso saying that he has survived many assassinations, and we have seen most of the African youths saying they will protest in support of Burkina Faso. So we are here with someone. I don't want to mention his name, but he will mention his name. So we want to react on that video, react on Burkina Faso, react on Adama Traoré, and react on African youths. How are you, Mister?
Of all the resources Burkina Faso have, they've not been able to build even more than 5,000 kilometers of road. Today, as we are speaking, when our politicians go around building first coach, second coach roads, he is building asphalted overland roads. How many years? And today, the person that is building roads, the person that is giving hope to the people, we have some people coming from nowhere to tell them that, you know what, we are ready to give you life. In fact, if they want to give life, they should go to Congo, they should go to South Sudan, they should go there, and the mess they caused there, they should go and put it together, take it back to their country. Enough is enough. We are ready to rise up and say enough is enough. It is now. They can never keep us in the fear or the circles of imperialism. No way. We are ready to detach ourselves and say enough is enough. And this is the time that African youth need to read through the lines and see and realize the truth. The same way they did to Nkrumah, they use the same people. And this is a warning that goes to all African leaders. That they sit back and allow themselves to be used by the imperialists. Exactly. Anytime there has been any elimination of any African good leader, it is great. We use our own people against us.
Just as they are doing right now in Ivory Coast.
And we are sending a strong warning to the Ivory Coast leader.
Yeah, I am fine. My name is Jeremiah Keno. Yeah, what I can comment about President Ibrahim, you know, as Africa, there's a problem, or there's something that we inherit from our great-grandpa, that young men are not allowed to speak their minds. I have seen, especially according to the history of Kenya, there's a guy called Tom Mboya. He was a smart, brilliant guy like this young guy. And people doesn't like his ideas. So what making this guy, some great leaders and some old leaders doesn't want him, because of that smartness of the leadership that is in him. But as Africa, as young men of Africa, this is the high time for us to stand and wake up to fight for our rights. Yeah.
We have seen that the clip I've shown you about, we'll show it on the screen, about the Ghanaian youth saying that enough is enough. What's the reaction on African youth being...
Yeah, this is our high time to say, even here in Kenya and in East and Central Africa, the whole Africa, we are tired as young men. It is our time, enough is enough, to wake up, to stand and fight for our rights. You know, politics are that side of the human right. So you find some leaders, they don't want youth to express themselves. But they have been telling us that tomorrow, the leaders of tomorrow is about, our tomorrow start today. And when the young men will take the responsibility of the leadership, then the coming generation will be somehow okay. Because we are tired with this old generation leading us, promising us tomorrow. They don't want us to express ourselves, and when you come up with good ideas, they want to kill your dreams and your hopes. So as Africa, And in a large, as young men, it is a high time. Let us wake up. Let us support this guy. Let us support every Africa. Because all the generation, they just want to divide us. They don't want to give us that chance of expressing ourselves, of leading. Yeah.
So we've seen that Traoré has cut his relationship with France. We saw France colonize Burkina Faso. So how is that linking to this growth?
No, we should stop these dictators of things. In Africa, we have a lot of dictatorship. Yeah. People, they want to take youth like praise and worship. No, this is high time. We should not become praise and worship of old politicians. We should be part and parcel of politics of changing our nations. Yeah.
What are the characters you have learned from Adama Traoré or Traoré, from being a soldier to now a president, and now he has done many wonders in Burkina Faso?
To that young guy, number one, we have to appreciate. He have given us a direction that as a youth, you can stand and you can come what you want, as much as you understand your rights. Yeah.
So now protests, youth or Africa in large, they're coming out to protest in support of Traoré. So how will that be, or how do you think that is?
You know, in politics, there's two ways of expressing yourself and expressing yourself. Number one, through protest. When you want to hear people to hear you, to hear your views, it's about through protest. Number two, you use the court of law, whereby the old generation, they already put the courts of law into their pockets. So the only way that you can you can come out with your ideas to be heard so smart is through protest. Yeah. So as young men, we are in support of that. That we have to stand with this guy, and any young leader in Africa, we have to stand with them. In whatever way, in the law, through protest, whatever way, so that our views and our ideas to be taken. Yeah.
So we've seen the last question about the reaction of that video. We've seen Traoré has built houses and given freely to the people of Burkina Faso. But if you compare Burkina Faso and Kenya, we've seen that this house levy in Kenya, we have been told we cut a certain amount in our salary to build house levy, and we are not given for free. So how about that? How do you compare?
What that young guy has tried his best, and that idea we should buy also into our Eastern Central Africa, whereby people should live free. You know, there's many things when you deny a human water, food, shelter, and whatever. Yeah. So some of politicians in Africa, they enter into politics to benefit themselves. But this guy enter into politics to serve people. So the difference is about the interest. The older generation, they serve their interest. But this young guy and some young guy like us and whatever in Africa, we don't want to serve our interest. It's about all of us. It's not about a personal interest. People enter into politics to enrich themselves. And that is why you see in Kenya, we have that big problem. That somebody enter into the politics, after a few months, few days, that guy is rich. And now you can't touch him. Because they enter into politics to enrich themselves, to come so superior. But good leaders, generation as this generation that we are, we should enter into politics to bring that freedom, and everything should be okay to all generation. Yeah, you know, older generation have already messed with their generation, and now they are interfering with our generation. So my question is, what's about the generation after us? So this is the high time, even here in Kenya, we stand firm as young men. It's not about it should be our. It should not about your community. It should about be our nation. Yeah. So the difference with that young guy, he serve people interest, and the older generation, they serve their family and their own interest. Yeah.
So guys, if you're new here at Yano Show KE, just reach out, subscribe, like, comment, and guys, let's make it up.